Hey everybody, it's Enoch, and I'm here for day 12 of Native American Appreciation Month. That's right, it's November 12th, 2014, and it's a Wednesday, which means it's Writers Wednesday. So we're going to spotlight a Native American author. I'm going to spotlight one of my favorite authors. His name is Joseph M. Marshall III. Now, when you think of Native American authors, you'll think of a lot of Native American fiction stories that are based around reservations or Native American ways of living, or possibly historical fictions or histories or biographies, or we even have some how-to books like how to make a birch bark canoe and how to use Native American herbs for healing. But there's very few Native American authors who have taken their life lessons and retold them in a manner that can help benefit people in the self-improvement world. Joseph M. Marshall III is one of these authors who has taken everything that he's learned, all the stuff that he's grown up living, and reinterpreted it for our day-to-day living, which is awesome. He grew up on the Rosebud Sioux Indian Reservation. It's a Lakota reservation, and he grew up with his maternal grandparents, telling him and giving him all the traditions of the Lakota, from oral traditions down to bow and arrow making and other types of things that we just don't really have nowadays inside of our world. I learned about him back in 2002 with this book, The Lakota Way. Now, The Lakota Way is a bunch of just Native American short stories, but they're geared around characteristics, 12 characteristics that you can pull out, like humility, love, and other types of characteristics inside there. The actual subtitle of the book is Native American Wisdom on Ethics and Character, and it's a really kind of neat little book that just kind of, as you read the stories, you can see how you can start implementing them in your own life and making sure that you have these stronger characteristics that make you a better person. Along with the book that was released, there was also the CD that was released that has the stories of the book inside it. It's told by Joseph M. Marshall III, which is kind of a neat little CD, companion CD to the book. And that's kind of how I got into Joseph M. Marshall III. Now, I have a number of his books here, from The Day the World Ended, Little Bighorn, which is a historical novel, to You We Shall Return, which is a book about stories about how to improve the earth. And then his newest one back in 2000, well, not his newest one, but his second newest one, The Lakota Way of Strength and Courage, which is lessons of resilience using the bow and arrow as a metaphor. He just came out with a brand new book, and it was released this year. Actually, it was released November 3rd, 2014, so just a couple days ago, called Returning to the Lakota Way. And it's all about lessons to help change our world for today's world. And I think I like that. I mean, he's using, once again, the way that he grew up, the strong ethics, the strong characteristics of how he grew up, and he's telling them over to us so that we can help improve our lives. I want to share with you a really quick video snippet, and it's for one of his books called Keep Going, The Art of Perseverance. Which is another book. I just don't own that book yet, but yeah, I will get it at some point. But the book's called Keep Going, The Art of Perseverance. And this is a video clip that just kind of gives you a little bit of snippet of how he is and how his books are written. So let me share with you this video clip.
Keep going. A young man asked his Lakota grandfather what the answer was to life's difficulties. Kihela kayo, said the old man. Keep going. And then he said, there are many realities in life, such as joy and sadness, winning and losing, standing and falling, plenty and hunger, and good and bad. But the ultimate reality is that life is a journey, and sometimes we walk it in sunlight, and sometimes in shadow. None of us asked to be born, but we are here, and we must walk our journey with our strengths and our weaknesses. Within each of us is the will to win, as well as the willingness to lose. Or to put it another way, the determination to face life, or the fear to turn away from it.
As you can tell from that video, his style of narrative is very much steeped in the oral tradition. He's been criticized in his writing as actually being very simple. And the thing I think that people overlook is that his writing style is very much rooted in the oral tradition. as you're reading, you can imagine him sitting right next to you telling you these stories. It's not him writing down an essay or trying to be overly scholarly so that he's using huge words or complex lines of connection between in and out. He's really telling you this wonderful tale through the oral tradition. You can take the stories, you can memorize them and retell them to your friends and your children and your loved ones, and almost word for word, it will just kind of flow naturally as you're telling the story instead of just trying to remember, oh, and then it happened here, and then this happened, this happened. So it's really kind of neat to do that. Now, some people may like that writing style, some people may not. I really enjoy it for what he's doing because I think it brings to light a lot of the powerful messages underneath the stories than just the story itself. And I think that's really what he's trying to do. He's trying to better the world by showcasing what he knows. He was raised Lakota. He was raised in the oral tradition. He was raised in the culture and the wonderfulness of what it was to be a Native American. And he showcases that and he tells you all about that through his books. So I highly recommend, if you haven't known him or you don't know him yet, go out and find Joseph M. Marshall. If anything, the Lakota way is such a great way to start. It's just great stories helping you become a better person. And there's nothing else better than that in the world. There really is nothing else better than that in the world. If we could all take just a quick moment of our day and help the world become a better place by showcasing everybody how great a person they are, how much a better world we would live in. Okay, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Joseph M. Marshall III, an author I really like. Someone I think you guys should get to know. Maybe you'll like him, maybe you won't. If you do, leave some comments. I think that'd be great to hear from you guys. As always, remember, go out, hug yourself a Native American, and I will see you tomorrow.